Stop number 22 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan for the second time this season, as we are here today for the running of the Champion Spark Plug 400. 30 laps of action here on this racetrack. And the last time we was here in Michigan, we saw a good race and a dominant performance until we got to the final 2 laps of that event. But we'll see what happens here on this racetrack here today. And we had a good race at Watkins Glen, the last race in the tour for the third and final road course race on the stop on the season. So we'll see what happens here today at Michigan. On the pole for today's event, it is Johnny Gardner in the Family Channel Prime Star Ford, car number 16. He'll start alongside Dylan Poteet, number 22, the MB&A Pontiac. Second row has 3-time winner this season, Jessica Shelton. Her wins came at Watkins Glen, Dover, and right here at Michigan. The first time we was here in the number 94 McDonald's Ford, and beside her will be the Daytona 500 champion, Quentin Moore, the Citgo Ford, car 21. Third row has Martinsville winner Seth Cole, number 98, the RCA Ford, and Cole Deaver, the GM Goodman Chevrolet, car number 3. His wins this season came at North Wilkesboro and Bristol, where in fact we'll be heading to next on the tour for the night race there. Fourth row will have Kyle Matthews, number 42, the Coors Light Silver Bullet. His wins came at Rockingham and Sonoma. Starting alongside will be Zachary Fitzwater in the number 9 Span Melling Ford. Row number 5 will have Jesse Turner, number 75, the Remington Arms Ford, and number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevrolet. Next row down has Preston Plord, 3-time winner this season in number 18 Interstate Batteries Pontiac. His wins came his wins this season came at Auto Club, Richmond, and Pocono. He'll be alongside Phil Parker, number 5, the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. He won the Brickyard 400 this season at Indianapolis. Next row down is Ryan Brommer, number 17, the Western Auto Chevrolet, And beside him will be number 2, Dylan Young in the Miller Genuine Draft Ford. Next row down will have number 7, Jonathan Zorla, in the XI Barris Ford. Beside him will be Joshua Collar, number 43, the STP Pontiac. Next row down has Becca Tellier in the Valvoline Ford, car number 6, and beside her will be 2-time winner Trent Dunham in the number 1 Pennzoil Chevrolet. His wins this season came at Darlington and Texas. Next row down has Keith Batts in the Riverside winner in the 20th Texaco Haviland Ford, and Joshua Osborne at Burger King Chevrolet car 87. His win came in a 600 at Charlotte. Next row down has Levi McIntyre in the XI Barris SKF Ford, car number 99, and number 24, Charles Stanford in the DuPont Chevrolet. Next row down is Jay Jefferson, number 90, the Heilig Myers Ford, and beside him will be number 23. It is Paul Minnick in the Smokin' Joe's Ford. Next row down is Ben Crouch, number 25, the Budweiser Chevrolet, and Peter Onjack, number 41, the Kodiak Chevrolet. Next row down has Daniel Bouchard, number 30, the Pennzoil Pontiac, and number 26, the Quaker State Ford, of Nicholas Wade, the man who shocked them all in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Next row down has Jason Haywood, number 81, the Square D Ford. And beside him will be number 12, Rob Evans in the Mobile One Ford. Next row down is Mike Becker, number 44, the Hot Wheels Pontiac. His wins this season came in Atlanta and Pocono. He'll be alongside Tony Green, number 33, Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Next row down has Zach Winkle, who won Talladega this season in the John Deere Ford, car number 97. Beside him will be number 77, Diego Yepes in the U.S. Air Jasper Engines Federal Mogul Ford. Next row down is Ashlyn Boyd in the Close Call Phone Car Ford, car number 11, and Ryan George, number 15, the Quality Care Ford. Next row down has Austin Colano, number 37, the Little Caesars Kmart Ford, and beside him will be Carter Friesen, number 71, the Olive Garden Chevrolet. Next row down has Vince Almerigo, number 10, the Tide Ford, running a Thunderbird in this event. And beside him will be Kat Batson, who has a long way to go to get her win here today. She starts in 40th position in the Quality Care Services Ford Credit Ford, car number 88. And starting shotgun the field will be Sean Ard, number 13, the First Plus Financial Ford. And he has been qualifying last a lot as of late. I don't know what's been going on with that car, obviously. So here comes the command to fire the engines here at Michigan.
3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, start your engines.
So the command's going to begin to fire the engines as we get started racing here today. Johnny Gardner, by the way, has one of our in-car cameras in today's event, the Family Channel Prime Star Ford. And our in-car cameras will be lying inside Charles Sanford's car and also Dylan Young's car. That's who all has our in-car cameras in today's event here at Michigan. The field of 41 comes off pit road. Points battle coming into this event. Kyle Matthews, who starts this race in 7th position, he has the points lead coming into this event by 162 over Cole Deaver, who starts this race in 6th position, by the way. So they start close together. So the championship right now looks like a runaway for the moment for Kyle Matthews. However, there's still about 13, 14 races left to go before the season is over, before the season concludes at Homestead Miami Speedway. And that's a long time off. They do have this race, and then they go to Bristol next for the night race over there, and then they go to Darlington for the Southern 500 and the night race at Richmond as well. That's the next 3 races after this as they come up to corner number 4. Johnny Gardner, he won last season at Pocono, and he has yet to get a win this season. Dylan Pote, he has not won in a long time in this series. One of the all-time win leaders in this series, and he's got another one, and you got another one in 3rd position with Jessica Shelton, who has won 3 times this season. Looks to add on to her win total as the green flag is out, and the champion spark plug 400 is on. Pote gets a jump on Johnny Gardner. Look at this, 4 wide into turn number 1. This is not going to work, guys. And whoa, Johnny Gardner almost took the nose off Kyle Matthews' car as they come off turn number 2. As Pote's going to jump out in front. Gardner is going to go into 2nd position. Here comes Matthews on the inside, looking for 3rd position. Shelton drops to 4th as they come into turn number 3. As Dylan Pote, how about that, jumps out in front in the MB&A Pontiac. A very fast and a very wide track here at Michigan. We can see about 3, sometimes 4 wide racing here, and speeds of over 200 miles per hour. We saw 200 a couple of stops back at Indianapolis. We was there for the Brickyard 400, where the man in that 5 car, Phil Parker, won the race. There he is, getting a push from Ryan Brommer in the 17. Brommer, one of the guys to watch here today, as they come off turn number 4. Parker looks inside of Shelton's going to try to take position away from her. Preston Plord already on the move in the 18 car. He's up to the 3rd position. The yellow flag is out for the first time here today at Michigan. And it's Levi McIntyre, number 99. That's crashed. Oh, Trent Dunham. The 1 car back in all tore up on that machine. And Keith Batson, 28. He's damaged as well. So apparently a multi-car accident happened on the previous lap that happened on lap number 2, as Keith Batson and Trent Dunham have crashed, and I think Levi McIntyre might have just spun. I don't know. I don't see no damage on his number 99 machine. And we said 4 wide does not work at Michigan. Well, here's your proof. Jay Jefferson moves inside to make it 4 wide inside McIntyre, Batson, and Dunham as they go into turn number 1. Well, actually, oh my gosh. And yeah, McIntyre actually spun as well. I see a little scrape on the 99 machine. McIntyre might still make a go of it, but I'm not sure. Now, Dunham and Batson, they're damaged up badly in the back end, but actually, I said Jefferson made it 4 wide. It's going to try to make that move stick. Well, turned out it was a cluster. You know what to happen. McIntyre gets into Batson. Batson gets into Dunham. They get all wadded up, and then there's your end result right there. The end result's dire straits for all 3 of those drivers. As you see, both Keith Batson and Trent Dunham, they're actually pitted next to each other just about in that the 28 and the 1 cars. Now, wouldn't be surprised if there's any confrontation going on between the Texaco Haviland crew and the Pennzoil crew. And you see a little bit of a debris being laid on the box of Keith Batson's team, and 65 miles an hour down pit road. For those drivers, Nicholas Wade in the 26, he's on pit. He comes on the pit road. Actually made an unscheduled stop in the Quaker State Ford. And he'll be back out on the racetrack here. Keith Batson's running 39th, and Trent Dunham running 40th. That dropped Nicholas Wade down to last place in the 41 car. So all the cars are on the lead lap. They said none of them's going to lap down, and we're going to get the green flag in about a half a lap from now. And up front is Dylan Poteet. Number 22 is the leader of the event. Second position is Kyle Matthews. Third is Preston Plord. Jesse Turner fourth. Quentin Moore runs in fifth. Phil Parker sixth. Jessica Shelton seventh. Ryan Brommer up to eighth position. Ninth is Johnny Gardner, the pole sitter. And Jonathan Zorlin, another good solid runner for the Exide Batteries team. He runs in seventh. He runs in 10th position. Becca Tellier 11th. 12th is Zachary Fitzwater. 13th Cole Deaver. 14th Dylan Young. And Seth Cole running in 15th position. So here they come off turn number 4. Pace car makes the hard left turn on the pit road. As the field being controlled by 3 Pontiacs out in front here. Poteet, Matthews, and Plord. That's the top 3 at the moment. Green flag is out. We are back underway here at Michigan. Inside now goes Kyle Matthews, number 42, as he and Dylan Poteet go toe-to-toe with each other. A couple of neighboring states right here. Matthews from Ohio, Poteet from Kentucky. But here comes Jesse Turner as he's going to try to spoil that form in the inside lane. Tries to make the move on Matthews. And, oh, my God, power move there by Quentin Moore. He squeezed right there in front of Phil Parker. He was on the outside, then moved inside, and just about took the nose off the 5 car. And Moore's actually going to go in 3rd position. He's actually going to try for 2nd now on Jesse Turner as Kyle Matthews jumps out in front in the 42 car. Poteet's now trying to fight to stay in 5th position. And the words Kyle Matthews likes to hear is going to like to hear in his from the spotter. You're out front and you're pulling away. But here comes Preston Plord, and here they come. They're 3 wide on the inside. It's Fitzwater, Gardner, and Turner as they go into turn number 1. And Zorlin actually trying to make the move to the inside of the 7th car. In fact, he will. And Poteet's still sliding back, and so is Ryan Brommer in the 17 car. And now Cole Deaver and Dylan Young enter into the picture. On board Dylan Young's car, number 2. Young makes the move to the inside of that 17 Western Auto car. Dylan Young looking very strong here at the moment in the number 2 car. In fact, you remember he had that first stop at Michigan all but one. That was until Jessica Shelton made a move on him coming to the white flag, and in fact Shelton got by him at the white flag and took the win away from Young and dropped Young back from 1st to 5th on the final lap. And I'm sure Dylan still remembers that race, obviously, and he would like to get redemption from that. He's doing pretty good right now. He's up to 8th position at the moment in the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft car. As here comes Joshua Collard. We haven't talked about him at all today. He's in 9th position right now. William Brock up to 10th. 11th right now is Jay Jefferson. Battle for 12th between Becca Tellier and Joshua Osborne. And throw Cole Deaver in this mix as well. As he, Parker, and Shelton have all dropped back. And another surprise up there, Ben Crouch in the 25 cars. He's battling with his Hendrick teammate, Phil Parker. And in the meantime, we saw 3 wide there. Yeah, there it is. That's Joshua Collard making a move on both the Dylans, Young and Poteet, as they come off turn number 2. And Collard and Young almost touch coming on the backstretch. And folks, this is at over 200 miles an hour, guys. This is not like 70 miles an hour on the interstate, obviously, but I'll tell you what, this is... These guys know the chips are down here, and they know this is a short race here. And by the way, change for the lead. Preston Plord is taking the lead on that time by, but when they go into turn number 1, it's Zachary Fitzwater out in front, number 9, as he takes the lead away from Preston Plord, and as Fitzwater, looking for his first victory of the season, now jumps out in front. Plord's in second position. Third is Quentin Moore. And bear in mind, Preston Plord, he has one impressive stat going for him right now. He's finished top 5 3 times this season, and all 3 of those top 5s were wins. So I'm sure Preston would like to keep that streak alive. Obviously, if he should go on to win this race here at Michigan. But Plord having a pretty good season so far as compared to last season, where it was pretty much all but mediocre for him. But I tell you what, though, he's having a heck of a run in that Interstate Batteries Bobby Labonte retro in that number 98 machine. That's a 98 Pontiac he's driving. It's an 18 car actually. And throw 2 more Pontiacs in there, Kyle Matthews and Joshua Collard. Collard moves inside of Matthews. That's for, I think, 3rd position. Quentin Moore's up there, Dylan Young, Johnny Gardner. Look at some more of those drivers here. Jesse Turner has slipped way back. There's Ben Crouch and Austin Colano, both having good top 20 runs. But here comes number 24, Charles Sanford, looking to get himself back into the points hunt. In fact, Sanford came up with a good run at Watkins Glen last race in the tour, finished in 6th position in that race. Sanford running 19th at the moment as he's trying to get back on his Hendrick teammate Ben Crouch in the 25. You see several cars up there. You see that pack up ahead there. Jay Jefferson up there, Joshua Osborne, Jessica Shelton, Cole Beaver is up there. I see Jesse Turner, William Brock. Past halfway home there. That's 16 laps in the books and 14 to go. Here at Michigan, Sanford now caught on the outside of Ben Crouch now as they go into 3rd turn. Boy, just some great racing here at Michigan. As now look at Peter Onjak in the 41 car. This race is seeing quite a few surprises up there in the top 20 positions here. Onjak, Crouch. Both those drivers are making their way through the field, and I think Brommer was up there too. And I don't know where if Brommer slid back or not. Yeah, he has. He's in 24th position. Seth Cole just now got by him in the 98 car, and now Mike Becker's going to try to make the move to the inside. Well, actually, he's trying to fight with Paul Minnick right now in the 23 machine. And talking about a driver that's started dead last here, that's Sean Ard in the 13 cars. He's getting a push from Tony Green. Or pushing Tony Green, I should say. Started this race in 41st position. He's up to the 28th spot. Make that it'll be 27th if he can get by the 33 car. Getting the push from the 71 car of Carter Friesen. We'll make our way back to the front here, and then we still see Zachary Fitzwater out in front in the spam mailing forward. Can he get his first victory of the season? Well, we're about to find out. 5-car breakaway at the moment. It is Friesen, Plord, 21 of Quentin Moore, Joshua Collard, and Dylan Young. That's the top 5 that has broken away at the moment. That field consisting of 3 Fords and 2 Pontiacs. No, scratch that. Yeah, 3 Fords and 2 Pontiacs up front. The Pontiacs are running 2nd and 4th at the moment. The Fords are running 1st, 3rd, and 5th. And I hear a lap car up ahead. That's Keith Batson. Batson having a miserable day, running 41st position at the moment. And Batson came in this race 14th in the standings, I believe, coming in. So this is going to drop him back just a little bit. In the third turn, see where Batson's compared to Fitzwater. Batson's now off turn number 4 right now. And Fitzwater's not far behind. Let's see if we can get a better view from the copter cam. And for the lead, here comes Preston Plord. He's going to make the move to the inside. He's going to take the lead away from the 9 car of Zachary Fitzwater. And now Joshua Collard moves inside. And here comes Plord again. And here comes Fitzwater again to the inside of Plord. Said, hey, I had the lead. I want it back. And here comes Plord going to the inside. And now they caught the black car, Keith Batson. And here comes Quentin Moore for the lead in 21 car. And they split Batson up the middle. And Batson's going to hold Preston Plord up. And Plord, I would imagine, is fuming inside that car. So now, and Collard goes by, and so does Dylan Young, but they lose a little bit of time now. Now Fitzwater stays in front, and here comes Quentin Moore for second place, and he's got it. Actually, Quentin Moore already has second place, excuse me, on that. And now Collard and Young's forming a tandem right now to try to get to the front 2 cars, but now Young decides to go inside for third place. And there's Preston Plord. He is, and like I said, he has got to be fuming inside. He had the lead until the lap car pretty much screwed him over. As I would imagine Preston's would probably put it, but anyway. Battle for 6th place, Johnny Gardner and Dylan Poteet going at it. That's 16 and 22 cars. Ford versus Pontiac. And you got another Ford behind. It's the 6 car of Becca Tellier. And here she comes. Her and Cole Deaver's going to squeeze inside. Getting the draft off each other. And Tellier goes to 7th and Deaver up to 8th. Cole Deaver coming off a great second place run at Watkins Glen, the last race of the tour. And here comes Quentin Moore closing up on Fitzwater as they come off turn number 4. Going to be coming out for 5 laps to go. Ford's first and second at the moment. Hence, here comes Collard moving inside of Dylan Young. And bringing this 18 car of Preston Plord with him. And Dylan Young now caught to the high side. And here comes Collard. Collard to third. And here comes for the lead. Here comes Quentin Moore in 21. He's got the lead. And he and Fitzwater side by side. It may just let third, fourth, and fifth back in the race. And back here comes Collard closing in for second. 4-car draft right now, trying to get up to the 21 car. But now they keep trading positions like this. Plord looking inside for third place now as he makes the move. And here comes Young's going to go with the 18 car. 3 laps to go. Can Quentin Moore hold on to get his second victory of the season? I'm about to find out. Fitzwater is not letting this one get away, though. Fitzwater takes a peek to the inside lane as they go into the third turn. And Daniel Bouchard's on pit road. I think we may have had a yellow flag. I don't know on this one. Off to number 4. Fitzwater inside of Quentin Moore. And nope, no yellow flag. 2 laps to go. And here comes Fitzwater for the lead. He's got it, but Moore fights back on the outside of the track. And look who's come back to dinner. Preston Plord in the 18 car. They're side by side on the backstretch. Fitzwater inside. Moore on the outside. Plord, who does he go with? Plord drops back a bit. Fitzwater to the lead. This is not over yet by a long shot. It'll be coming up for the white flag. One more lap to go at Michigan. Can Quentin Moore come back on the 9 car? We'll find out here in about 3/4 of a lap. Zachary Fitzwater looking for his first victory of the season. Quentin Moore looking for his second. Down the backstretch they come in the 3rd turn. Quentin Moore's got one final shot, but I don't think he's got anything. He's too far back to try to do anything. Off the 4th turn they come. The number 9, Spam, melting forward. Off the 4th turn, and the Spam Mobile has done it. Zachary Fitzwater wins the Champion Spark Plug 400. What a drive by the Flying Aussie. Zachary Fitzwater takes the victory here today at Michigan, his first of the season, and the first for the Harry Melling team as they come off turn number, as they win the turn 3 with, I think, for the white flag, and Fitzwater just took a shot at it. And as they say, boldness produces fruit, or can produce fruit, I should say, but it produced fruit for that guy. Zachary Fitzwater takes his first victory of the season. Second place will go to Quentin Moore, a heartbreaking second, I should say. Preston Plord 3rd. 4th position will go to Dylan Young. And 5th position will go to Joshua Collard. There, 6th place to Cole Deaver. 7th to Johnny Gardner. 8th to Phil Parker. 9th to Dylan Poteet. And 10th position will go to Becca Tellier. Average speed 160.967 miles per hour. And 22 races are in the books, and we have got about 13 more of these races to go. Here, and rest of the finishers here today. Rest of the finishers here today is William Brock comes on 11th, Jonathan Zorlin 12th, Jay Jefferson, a good day in 13th, Jesse Turner 14th, Jessica Shelton 15th, Kyle Matthews drops to 16th position, so Cole Deaver is going to gain some more points on Matthews for the championship points lead. Charles Sanford comes home 17th. 18th, they go to Austin Colano. Ben Crouch 19th. Seth Cole 20th. Then goes Jason Haywood, Tony Green, Joshua Osborne 23rd. Peter Onjag 24th. Then Zach Winkle, Nicholas Wade, Mike Becker, Sean Ard, Paul Minnick, and Ryan Brommer, who's up in the top 10 in the early going of this race. And he drops back to 30th in this event. Vince Almerigo, 31st. Carter Friesen, 32nd. 33rd. Ashlyn Boyd, 34th. Looking at Ryan George. Keith Batson, 35th. Levi McIntyre, a bad day for him, finishing in 36th position. Not what he needed points-wise either, because I think he was getting close to the top 10, if not in the top 10 in the points chase. Rob Evans, 37th. And Trent Dunham was the last car to lead lap, finishing in 38th position. Only car lap down was Keith Batson, finishing 39th. 2 cars out of the race. That was Diego Yepes with a ignition problem and a valve problem for the number 30th Daniel Bouchard that dropped him down to last place. So that does it here at Michigan Speedway here in the Champion Spark Plug 400 as Zachary Fitzwater pulls off a surprising win here today on this 2-mile D-shaped oval as Ford sweep the season at Michigan. Jessica Shelton won the first race here, and Fitzwater wins today's race here at Michigan. So that's the story here today. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got interesting gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for his channel. And please be sure to check out Seth's Last of Us Light Series, Course Light Truck Series, Pizza Hut X Series, and the Hershey's Cup Series. Please be sure to check those races out. And also be sure to check out Michael Norman's Budweiser All Pro Series. That's also on this channel as well. And we will give you the channel link in the description. We'll give you the channel link in the description to join for the channel that the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series is on. That would be the channel of Thrashmania 899, as we'll give you the channel link in the description on this video. So if you wanna subscribe and join that series as well. So that's the story here today at Michigan. Congratulations again to Zachary Fitzwater, the winner of the Champion Spark Plug 400, as we'll head to Bristol Motor Speedway for night racing at Bristol, Tennessee. And for now, this is James Clausen, production of the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best.